Hi friends, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome back to I love this stuff. That's not how I say that. I love this stuff is how I say that. Weird intro, but it works. This is my series that I upload on the last day of every month, where I basically just show you all the things I've been loving in my life, and there is a lot today. I actually, when I woke up this morning, I was like, oh, I'm gonna film an I love this stuff today. I don't know if I have enough stuff for that. And then I sat down and I really put my mind to it, and oh boy, there is a lot of things. So let's just start off with what we normally start off with, our bathroom goodies. I guess this is a good thing to start off with. Why not? A supplement. I never really like to push supplements onto you guys, but this one is a good one, and it's from a good company, Pure Mountain Botanicals. They're 100% vegetarian Golden Seal supplements. So Golden Seal is basically just like a nice herbal remedy that I've been using. I've been using it to kind of regulate my microbiome as well as like my vaginal, I don't know, canal? Shit, I don't even know what to say. I really have been using this because I was using a probiotic supplement that comes every month to me, or came every month to me, through like an Amazon Prime subscription, and it was in a plastic bottle, and then obviously through ordering on Amazon, like your carbon footprint is whoosh, through the roof. Like the emissions it takes to get to you, all of the things. I have changed my ways when it comes to ordering through Amazon Prime. This is a separate tangent, but like the reason I stopped buying the probiotic is because I wanted to stop using a plastic bottle of a supplement that I didn't even know if it really did help my, I don't even know, like vaginal health in the way that I was thinking. I thought maybe it would just be placebo, you know? But this has actually been helping, and it comes in a nice glass one, and it's great. And I stopped my Amazon subscription for my probiotic because I didn't want the plastic bottle or the packaging that it came in to get to me, or the emissions that it took to get to me. I really have stepped back when it comes to ordering on Amazon Prime and just been like, do I really need this, or can I go and get this from the store? Because why do I? You know, it's just the convenience era that we live in. We all love to just have things show up at our house, but if I can go while I'm like running errands and just get it all while I'm out or whatever, then that's fine. I don't need it shipped to me in 2 days. But some stuff I can't get around me, and then I will order on Amazon like maybe once a month. Normally we like wait, and then Finley and I collectively are like, okay, we're doing an Amazon order of like all of these things that we can't get elsewhere, or at least so we think. Anyways, we're just trying to get better about that stuff, and this is one way that I've been doing that. You can order through Pure Mountain Botanicals directly. I was recommended the supplement from my friend Callie Shay. She has a great women's health page on Instagram, and she has a blog and everything like that, so I'll link her baloney down below. But she did a whole like document just about vaginal health and candida overgrowth and like frequent yeast infections and all of these different kind of symptoms where candida can overgrow in your gut. And she was saying how much she loves Golden Seal for regulating her gut health, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna get that. So I did, and I've been loving it. Now we have an essential oil. I guess I should have started off with this as I normally do, but I only have one today. It's geranium. I feel like maybe I've shared this in a past I love this stuff, and if I have, then I'm sorry, but also I'm not sorry, because 'tis the season of geranium, okay? I feel like this is a very springy, kind of summery scent. It's just so fresh to the senses, and I really have been loving this so much recently because this sounds really silly, but it reminds me of my mom. She loves geranium so much, and I remember when she first got into essential oils, she would diffuse this in our kitchen all the time, and it just like reminds me of home. Like it smells like my house in Georgia. So I have geranium bourbon from Plant Therapy, which is where I get all of my essential oils. And it says, geranium bourbon is an emotionally uplifting and balancing oil. Its strong floral aroma is popularly used to shield yourself from outdoor annoyances. So like as a bug repellent, people frequently have geranium candles that they put outside. So like if they're chilling on their back porch and then they're not annoyed by the mosquitoes. Anyways, you can diffuse geranium to help with the emotions associated with the menstrual cycle and the worries of daily life. Oh, this will cure your daily life worries, geranium. Oh, that's funny. Sometimes plant therapy puts just silly things on the back of their bottles, but I'm here for it. I love geranium. It's definitely like an uplifting scent and I'm into it. And then my other two bathroom products were literally only used by me this month because I got that horrendous sunburn the other week. So I have this aloe vera and hemp oil kind of sunburn soother from Uncle Bud's. Uncle Bud's sent me to my P.O. box like 3 of their hemp products. And normally I'm kind of like, what the heck when companies just randomly send me stuff, but honestly I tried these out and they were fire. So I'm pretty appreciative for Uncle Bud's over here. So I was using this as like the aloe and hemp oil to like soothe the redness and everything. But then this, oh my gosh. This is my Aveeno 24-hour moisturizing lotion, my skin relief lotion. And it's basically for like super itchy, extra dry skin. And when I was peeling, using this on my sunburn was just, oh my God, it was heavenly. It was very moisturizing, it was wonderful, and it doesn't make you as like sticky as aloe products do. So I was like kind of jumping back and forth between the two, and now my sunburn's healed, and I've just been really appreciative for both of these. I literally only have this lotion for when I get tattoos, because Kurt, my tattoo artist, recommended it to me, just being like, yeah, get a scent-free Aveeno lotion. This is the one I use. Go and get it. If you got an itchy tattoo that's healing up, you can moisturize it with that. And so I only keep this for when I get itchy tattoos during the Healy process. No, I'm not wearing Heelys today. The healing process is what I meant to say, friends. Okay, where the heck should we jump into next? I guess I'm just gonna talk about this because it's not really, it's in its own lane. It has a category of its own, which is my organization system. I was talking about this in my 22 things I learned at 22 video, as well as I feel like what I wish I knew at 18. I was kind of talking about how now I have like an organization system. I feel like I'm getting so tongue-tied today. I'm talking so fast. I now have an organization system that works for me, and it took me a while to figure out what actually did. I went through so many planners, so many calendars, until I was just like, okay, all I need is a single piece of paper, and then I map out my month, and then I color code it. I basically just do color coding of like my uploads, my podcast, my work tasks, my daily to-do list, and then like pleasure, birthdays, and holidays is the brown categories. So really just like if I'm hanging out with somebody, then I schedule it on, and then if somebody's birthday or like Mother's Day is happening, then I put it in there. I love being able to see my month at large, you know? So I can be like, these are the days I'm uploading, this is when I have work stuff to do, and I can color code it throughout the days, and it just makes sense to me, man. So I just wanted to share it with you. You know, try it out if you need a new organization system in your life. Now I'm gonna venture into the world of my kitchen, okay? I've shared this book with you guys before, the Microbiome Cookbook, which is great, just restoring your gut health recipes. But there's this one recipe in here that I want to share with you guys because it's just divine. So this is a sweet potato gratin with rosemary and pecans. And one, I've been loving pecans so much recently for making pestos, just having them around the house, it's nice. And also for snacking, I find them to be like weirdly sweet, which is great. Anyways, yeah, this recipe is wonderful. You really just need 4 large potatoes, butter, ghee or coconut oil, salt, pecans, and then rosemary, like fresh rosemary. You can always like switch out the rosemary too. Like I ran out of rosemary, so I used thyme the other night instead, and it was just wonderful. I'm just gonna put the recipe on the screen here, and you can screenshot it if you wanna freaking make it sometime. But I would just recommend it, okay? It's really good. It's a nice like appetizer situation or like a side dish. It's just wonderful. Let me focus that back on my face now. All right, yep, I wanted to share that because I've been eating that a lot lately, and it's great as leftovers too, just wonderful. I would do another chef's kiss, but I'm doing that too much in my life recently. Just kidding, never too much. Okay, now I have a snack in my little muslin bag. And these are, well, I found out about these courtesy of my friend Ani. She brought these on our coast road trip situation that we did a week ago or so. I vlogged it if you want to see that on the screen. It was a great vlog, very funny. She brought these as a snack on the trip, and I could not stop eating them. They're so fucking good. They're basically just dark chocolate cashews, but they're like dark chocolate sea salt cashews, so you get like the salty and the sweet while it also being like a nice nutty treat. I don't know, that sounded gross, but they're good, okay? I swear. Once I start eating them, I cannot stop. So here we go. Oh my God, just like makes me salivate. They're so good. Anyways, I got these at New Seasons Market in Portland, if you live around there. I don't, but Ani does. So she took me and I got the loot, and it's been really great to have around. Okay, and one last food thing before I move out of this category. I have been sharing this more on my Instagram story, I suppose, but I am very into like medicinal plants and foraging and all that kind of stuff. And I've been foraging this purple dead nettle that grows wild in our lawn, and it is so good for pesto recipes. It definitely has like a little bit of like a grassy taste, but making a pesto out of it is so good. It's very medicinal. It's great for allergy season as well. And I've been mixing just like a shit ton of garlic into it. It's basically just, you only need the leaves and the flower tops of purple dead nettle, which you can probably find most places around town. I don't know where you could go to forage, but it's very abundant for sure, at least in the Pacific Northwest of America. But anyways, I've been getting just like all of the leaves and flower tops, and then olive oil, a bunch of garlic cloves, and then like salt and pepper, and just mixing it all together in my blender, and then adding it to a shit ton of pasta. And you can add in like field roast vegan sausage or like anything on top. But oh my God, the pesto is so good. And I also made so much of it last time that I kept it in a jar, and then I was spreading it on bagels in the morning, and then putting on a little spicy chicken patty, fake chicken. Okay, I've been vegetarian for like fucking 12 years. But they're from the Corn brand, and those spicy chicken patties, honestly, I should have just like added them in as well as a food product, but they're made of mycoproteins, so like mushroom proteins, and oh my God, they're so good. So I love those as well. But yeah, the purple dead nettle pesto, I'll put the recipe either on the screen or I'll link it down below, but so good. Really enjoyed that. And it's been so fun to like go out with my little harvest basket and just like get a bunch of purple dead nettle and just I made it in a vlog recently, and it was just a freaking cute day. And now I'm going to move on to books. All right, I only have one book today. I'm split between like 4 to 5 books right now. It's getting quite overwhelming, but the one that I did finish was Me and Earl and the Dying Girl. I have never seen the movie, so please don't, you know, spoil anything down below. Obviously I read the book, so it can be kind of similar, but oh my God, I loved the book so much. I would have it handheld for you here, but I borrowed it from my friend Ani and I gave it back to her. But it was just such a good read, and I've never read a book in like the tone that the author used. Basically, he was just like so hyper aware of his writing the whole time. Like he would call himself out and be like, this is such a shitty paragraph, like why are you still reading? And it was like slightly annoying but also comical, and I just grew to love it, honestly. And just Jessie Andrews, a really good author. I really enjoyed it. And I just thought that Earl in the book was so fucking funny, like how he wrote his dialogue and just all of it. All of it was so good, and I really enjoyed it. And it was kind of like a YA read while also being like just a funny read. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I need some purple dead nettle. But yeah, man, that's just my one book that I wanted to share. Hopefully I'll have more books to share in the next one of this, because like I said, I'm split between like fucking 5 books right now. Okay, now as for what I have been watching, I have been watching Our Planet on Netflix, and holy shit, I have been loving it so much. I think we're on episode like 6 or 7 at this point, but we just watched the Deep Sea episode, and there's so many times where I watch the show and I am in tears at the beauty of our world. Like, it is fucking insane. The shots that they get are just so over the top good, but also, and the main reason why I love it so much is like, you know, you can watch a lot of nature shows, but this one specifically is kind of geared towards sustainability and pointing out the hard facts of, hey, if we don't stop overfishing and taking all of the fish out of the seas, then it's going to ruin this entire ecosystem. And it also has like some good-hearted facts as well of like, oh, well, when we protect the seas in this way, then the sharks in that area multiply back within like 10 years. So it proves the idea of protecting lands and like truly keeping them to thrive and not be impeded on by human error. I could go on about this for a while, but please just watch Our Planet on Netflix. It is a magnificently done show. I mean, seriously, I have not loved a show this much in very long, so it has my heart. And also, it's been really interesting to watch Jack Harry's on here, and on Instagram, he's been sharing how he was kind of part of somewhat of the filming process of it, and he uploaded like a behind the scenes video on the Grasslands episode. and they had been waiting to get like this one shot of some leopards, like a group of 5 male leopards or something like that. They had been waiting for over a year just to even like spot them and get that shot. So it's like the detail orientedness of, I don't know, all of the directors and the people involved. It's just like such an incredible process to watch. And then the message is so good that you're just like, this is wonderful. Everybody should see this, okay? So that's how I feel. And then another show that I've been watching recently is Good Girls. And for some reason, they put like the first season on Netflix and then the second season on Hulu, which I'm not sure why they did that, but I have both Netflix and Hulu, so it's been okay for me. But yeah, it's just such a great show. I really, really have been enjoying all the characters in it. Mae Whitman is honestly like my favorite. I think she's so great. Honestly, all of them though, like it's great. I was talking about this on Twitter recently and I was blown away at the amount of you who also watch the show. So comment down below if you do. Yeah, I just really have been enjoying it, and I think I got my sister into it as well. And it's basically just about like housewives turned bad. And it might sound kind of like dumb or whatever, but the storylines are really good. And I love just how intense the show is, you know? Like there's so much. I'm just constantly biting my nails waiting for the next episode because they definitely leave some cliffhangers in there for you. So it's an easy show to binge if you're looking for one. Okay, and then my last category is what I have been listening to. And I've been listening to a shit ton of Kevin Abstract lately, like maybe way too much for my own good, but that's okay. That was me with Billie Eilish last month, so what can you do? But Kevin released a solo project called Arizona Baby this past month, and there's some features here and there on it from other members of Brockhampton, but honestly, I've been just like waiting for another solo Kevin project since he released American Boyfriend, because that's how I like got into him. Obviously, I think most of us did. So I've been really appreciating like the transparency on the album of what he's been talking about, like when it comes to Amir, like his sexuality or his boyfriend or his family, whatever. It's just very cool. I love Kevin Abstract. I think he's really wonderful and he's a great artist in many ways, but the project is great. So I've been listening to it a shit ton. And I've also been listening to Was It Even Real by Olivia O'Brien. Honestly, my favorite song off of it is Purple World, the very, very first song. But my very good friend Drew co-wrote a lot of the songs, and it's just so crazy to like hear them all come to life and see the project as a whole and just be like, wow, you guys did that and you killed it. So if you like pop music, I would definitely go and check it out. It's just wonderful. And I love the first song on the album specifically because she kind of has like a rap flow in it, and I'm like, oh my God, haven't heard this side of you before, Olivia. Love it. So magnifique. And then the last thing I've been listening to, or last artist I've been listening to a lot, is Faye Webster. And I feel like I've talked about her way back in the day. I'm pretty sure she lives in Atlanta, which is dope. My home city. But she's very talented. She has kind of like a soft pop voice, but also it's kind of more like acoustic based a lot of the time. I don't know, there's a song Kingston that she just released, and I think it's one of the singles off of her new album Atlanta Millionaires Club that's going to come out soon, and it's just wonderful. Yeah, I think that's it. Oh my God, no, that's not it. The last thing that I wanted to talk about was just how I went to the Goodwill bins recently, and a lot of you were telling me in previous, have I been out of focus like this whole time? Anyways, a lot of you have been commenting to me, telling me to go to the Goodwill bins or the Goodwill outlet in Milwaukee. It's in like Southeast Portland, basically, but it's reasonably close to me. And oh my God, I went for the first time the other day with my friends Ellie and Emily, and it was a great time. Like, we got so much stuff. I got a gigantic pile of clothes for under $50. I got like over 13 things and then 2 pairs of socks. I'm gonna be doing a thrift haul soon where I show everything. I just want to wash it first before I wear it, because people wear masks and gloves and shit like that because you're like sifting through these gigantic bins of clothes just to go and weigh your clothes by the pound, and that's how you get stuff for so super cheap. I went there twice within the past weekend, once with my friends Emily and Ellie, and then once with Finley and Aiden, and all of the stuff that I got together, I want to say it was under $30 even. Like the first time I went, I got over 9 things for $7, and then the next time that I went, I think I got like 4 or 5 things for more expensive because I got a suitcase too. Anyways, they have a shit ton of stuff there. They have shoes, they got gloves, they got accessories, they got freaking a bunch of stuff. So it was a great selection and I thoroughly enjoyed myself, and I would recommend going if you're looking for some cheapo clothes, baby, that are still super cute. So I can't wait to do that haul for you guys. It's gonna be up probably next week. And I'm also gonna be putting up a So Drunk video soon. So look forward to that, baby. I know I'm looking forward to it. And if you enjoyed this, I love this stuff, please give it a big thumbs up for me. Subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Ring that notifications bell if you want to be notified when I upload. And until the next upload, stay smiling. Bye, guys.
The day that I met you, I started dreaming.